Ladies and gentlemen, as promised, here's my review on the SoFi app. In the previous video, somewhere over here, that I'm going to go ahead and cover it as a Robinhood alternative. As people are jumping away from Robinhood, they're looking for other tools and services available to them for investments. And SoFi, I thought, was a great contender for that. If you don't have the SoFi app already, there is a link below. By using the referral link, you're going to be supporting myself as well as yourself. I think we each get $50 or something. So I've been using SoFi for a while now, and I actually really like it. It's a very simple to use application. They also have a website that makes things 10 times better. But on the app itself, I actually really enjoy using it. I primarily use bigger brokerages such as TD Ameritrade, and I really respect the fact that SoFi has made things very simple, very clean, very easy to use. Kind of reminds me of the dashboard of a Chevrolet Camaro, where it's very nice and clean, simple. There's really no frills. It's just there. Unlike Robinhood, where it's a bunch of GUI and it's a bunch of graphics everywhere and a bunch of swiping, and I don't really care for any of that. So I do like the simplicity about it, and I really respect that. So you can see here in the portfolio I have up, I have two different accounts. I have my crypto account and I have my individual account, which I'd like to be able to use both because currently I have most of my crypto over on Coinbase, which I think most people use, as well as my investment accounts with TD Ameritrade and other different options. But I do like the simplicity of this. It's very simple. Add cash. You can search for stocks. You can refer friends. One thing I wanted to touch base on this is the leaderboard. So they do have a social aspect to SoFi, which is really, really neat. So for looking here, there's a leaderboard. You click on it. You can see who are the top leaders that have their profiles public. So by default, your profile is not public. You can make it public, but you don't have to. And if people make the profiles public, you're able to see it. So you can see the different leaderboards on who's profited the most, and you can follow these people and see how they're performing. It's really neat, and it's really cool to actually explore the different options in terms of what they're doing. And so the other aspect of this I like is the simplicity, like I said. So let's search for, let's say, GameStop. So when you go to a stock, you're met with a stock page where you can go filter by day, week, month, etc. And if you drag your finger across the graph, you can actually see the different values depending on where you're looking. And they also have in the details section the 52-week high, 52-week low, that sort of thing, whether or not there's dividends available for it. And they have the social aspect for it as well. So in the social area, you can actually see the different people, whether they're buying, selling, if they're putting in limit orders, if they're putting in purchase orders, however they set it up. You can comment, you can add different little emojis and that sort of thing. And it's pretty neat. And it gives you an insight into how a stock is performing and, the hype around it. But this is only within the SoFi community, of course. It's not going to show you something from some other service. If you want to buy, it's very simple. Just click buy. And you can put in a market order. You could put in a limit order. It's that simple. One other thing I do really like about this is the ability to use stock bits. So stock bits give you the capability to purchase part of a stock without actually purchasing the entire share. So let's say we want to buy Tesla and you don't have $793.53. Well, you can purchase a piece of that stock. So let's say you want to buy Tesla, but you only have $50. So what you can do is you can buy a stock bit, you can put in $50 and you can purchase it. I'm not going to do that right now though, but this way is a great way to actually, diversify your portfolio, even if you don't have a lot of money. So you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. Let's say you only have $800 to invest. Instead of buying just one stock, you can buy stock bits. You can buy a piece of Tesla, you can buy a piece of Amazon, Apple, Disney, what have you. And that way you're diversifying your portfolio even without, having a lot of money to actually invest in all these stocks. And it's a great way to keep yourself, settled in, because you never want to put all your eggs in one basket. Despite what a lot of people think, they think, oh, you just put all your money into one hot stock, you're going to make it big, but most of the time you won't. And that's why it's important to diversify and, keep your different sectors as well. So you might want to invest in technology, medical. You might want to invest in manufacturing, or even international stocks are pretty good as well. And that's what's really neat about the SoFi platform, is they actually have collections for you. So if you're looking into crypto, whether you're looking into SoFi, their own social stocks, they have international collections, they have dividend growers. So there's a whole wide suite of different options for you to choose from and help you curtail your performance. And that's what makes it really unique, is because you can also look at different popular investors. So these are people who are very popular on the platform. And let's look at this person's investments. So they have several different Vanguard ETFs, which is a really nice diversification while I'm looking at their portfolio. They have everything from, Stitch Fix to Uber to Apple, Beyond Meat. So they're really well diversified, and you can see even their allocation is pretty good. So that's one thing I would actually like to highlight, is that you don't need to put all your eggs in one basket, and you can actually diversify. And if you need help, especially if you're just starting out and you're not very familiar with how stocks work and that sort of thing, it's good to actually follow some of these people who know what they're doing and that are becoming very successful with it. And I'm not saying to copy them exactly, but just to learn from what they're investing in and how they diversify and how they become profitable. So let's go over some of the negatives. You cannot do a first in, first out, last in, first out method of selling. There are no options trades available, and you cannot do a stop loss on a stock. I know this is a deal breaker for some people, and for those of you that it is a deal breaker for, I will be covering another application called WeBull, where you can do things such as options trading. SoFi did reply to an FAQ about 4 months ago regarding options trading, and they did state that they are working on features to enhance their platform. However, as of right now, they do not offer it. But I do think for most beginner to intermediate investors, limit orders and market orders should be sufficient. But it all depends on what you're looking at getting into. Now, the investment accounts aren't the only thing that they offer. They also have a slew of other products. They do home loans, personal loans. They have student loans, as well as grad school loans, which I've actually used for grad school. And it's a very seamless process, very easy, very competitive rates. I think right now it's at 1.77-ish%. And, when you apply, you can apply through the app, through their website. It's very easy. And when you call, you actually get a human, so that's kind of cool. They also do offer a product. It's a credit card as well. It's a 2% cash back on everything. So let's say you spend $100, you get 2% back, so that's $2 back. And you can have that set up to automatically apply to a loan that you might have, or you can have it automatically apply to an investment account, so you can continue investing and grow your investments with every purchase you make. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments section. And remember, hit that like button and subscribe. Until next time.